In the grand theater of the cosmos, asteroids are often overlooked. They are not luminous like stars, not majestic like gas giants, and not dramatic like comets blazing across the sky. And yet, quietly and persistently, these silent rocks have orbited the sun for billions of years, untouched, largely unaltered, and full of secrets. They are the survivors of chaos, the fragments that never formed planets, the wanderers between worlds. And for scientists and explorers alike, they are far more than debris. They are messengers. They are time capsules. They are warnings. And understanding them may determine not only where we came from, but where we're going. To understand asteroids is to travel back to the very beginning of the solar system, a time before Earth existed, when dust and gas swirled around the newborn sun. Over millions of years, particles collided and coalesced, forming larger and larger bodies. Some grew into planets. Others became moons. But many pieces were left behind. These pieces, frozen in time, are what we now call asteroids. Most reside in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, where Jupiter's massive gravity prevented a planet from forming. But others roam near Earth, locked in elliptical paths that bring them perilously close. They hold within them the original building blocks of planets, the same raw materials that once shaped Earth itself. And because they've been largely untouched for billions of years, they offer something planets cannot: a record of the solar system's earliest days, perfectly preserved in rock and ice. Not all asteroids are the same. Some are dry and metallic, forged in heat. Others are rich in carbon, water, and organics, the molecular ingredients for life. These carbon-rich asteroids are especially fascinating. Scientists have found that they contain amino acids, sugars, and even precursors to nucleic acids, the building blocks of DNA and RNA. In 2020, samples retrieved from asteroid Ryugu by the Japanese Hayabusa 2 mission revealed an abundance of these compounds. In 2023, NASA's OSIRIS-RX returned samples from asteroid Bennu, samples that have already yielded evidence of carbon-based molecules and water-bearing minerals. These discoveries support a remarkable idea that asteroids may have been the delivery vessels for life's raw ingredients on Earth. In Earth's early history, violent impacts from asteroids were common. These weren't merely destructive. They may have been constructive, seeding our planet with the very chemistry needed for biology to emerge. Could the same be true elsewhere in the cosmos? If the seeds of life are common in asteroids, then perhaps life is not rare. Perhaps it is inevitable, waiting only for the right spark. As much as asteroids may have given us life, they also have the power to take it away. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid struck the Yucatan Peninsula. The resulting explosion unleashed more energy than every nuclear weapon on Earth combined. It ignited fires across continents, plunged the world into a nuclear winter, and triggered a mass extinction that ended the reign of the dinosaurs. Today, we know that similar objects still pass near Earth with alarming regularity. We call them near-Earth objects, or NEOs. Some are only meters wide. Others are kilometers across. Most fly by harmlessly, but it only takes one. This is why scientists have cataloged tens of thousands of NEOs. They track their orbits, calculate their probabilities of impact, and simulate what would happen if one headed straight for us. In 2022, the DART mission proved that it's possible to nudge an asteroid off course using kinetic impact. It was humanity's first experiment in planetary defense, and a profound reminder of how space science can protect life on Earth. In a world full of existential risks, few are as ancient, as unpredictable, or as potentially catastrophic as a rogue asteroid. But asteroids are more than threats or relics. They are resources. Many contain metals that are increasingly rare on Earth: nickel, cobalt, platinum, iron. Some contain water ice that could be harvested and split into hydrogen and oxygen, the very fuel that powers rockets. Mining an asteroid might one day be more efficient than mining the Earth. In fact, a single small metallic asteroid could contain trillions of dollars worth of material. For future space colonies on the Moon or Mars, asteroids could serve as refueling stations, supply depots, or construction yards. Companies like Planetary Resources and Deep Space Industries have already proposed missions to prospect and eventually extract resources from nearby asteroids. The vision is bold: a solar system economy built not on Earth's limited surface, but on the limitless potential of its smallest worlds. Asteroids are not static. They tumble, they erode, they evolve. Studying them helps us understand processes like space weathering, microgravity dynamics, and thermal fragmentation, processes that also affect moons, comets, and even planetary surfaces. Some asteroids are binary, orbiting in pairs. Others are rubble piles, loosely bound clusters of stone. A few spin so fast they risk tearing themselves apart. Missions like NASA's Lucy, set to visit Trojan asteroids, or Psyche, aimed at a metal-rich body once believed to be a protoplanet's core, will explore these phenomena firsthand. Each asteroid is different. Each tells a different story. And together, they form a mosaic of planetary history: past, present, and future. The exploration of asteroids is no longer theoretical. It is happening now. Dozens of missions have already visited, orbited, or landed on asteroids. Some have brought samples home. Others have tested new technologies in zero-gravity environments. These missions are often quiet. They don't generate headlines like moonwalks or Mars rovers, but they are among the most scientifically rewarding missions in history, pushing the limits of robotics, materials science, trajectory planning, and deep space communication. They teach us to operate in low gravity, to harvest extraterrestrial material, to navigate worlds without atmospheres, and they are preparing us, quietly, steadily, for a future in which humans will not just observe space, but live and build in it. In mythology, asteroids were once considered omens, falling stars, symbols of fate. Today, we know better. And yet, in a way, they are still messengers. They tell us of our origins, of the swirling cloud that became Earth, of the chaos that birthed life, and of the violence that nearly ended it. They carry in their silent spin the wisdom of time, the complexity of chemistry, and the fragility of existence. They remind us that in space, what is small is not unimportant. Sometimes, it is the smallest thing that holds the biggest truth. Asteroids may one day save us. They may one day fuel us. And perhaps, they already made us possible. That's why they matter. That's why we explore them. And that's why we must never stop listening to the quiet voices of the ancient stones.